you come over here and pass me that tea.
Speak loud. We back.
We back, man.
We back.
Like we never left. Gas TV, man. Welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tap in, let us know what you're smoking on. It's been a little while, man.
Yeah?
Nice to see you good brothers again, man.
Ditto.
How long it's been since y'all had an episode?
Few weeks, at least 4. It's been at least a month since we hit the people with a good.
I know, I've been hearing complaints. What you got? What we got?
We got the battle between what I would call CBX versus cookies. And one of y'all like them CBXs up first? Somebody?
Which one is this one?
That is the cereal milk. That was the CBX that when I was breaking it up and rolling it, I was very surprised. I was like, this might be some gas right here. Yes. Just let me preface this. I do not like no CBX. I put cantibiotics in the same. Cantibiotics is like dispensary sprinkles to me. But we're gonna see if I'm bugging or not. We about to smoke that shit.
Got a lot of
See
good
if I'm
reviews
bugging.
on this cereal milk. This is highly requested.
Yeah, I think cantibiotic cereal milk. They might have one of the best cereal milks on the low right now.
Let me see if you remember.
Back in the day, it was better though.
The one
Yeah,
cantibiotics
It was better back in the day.
that we had on Gas TV from like 3 years ago, if you remember, was a cereal.
Yeah, it was better back then though,
Absolutely.
which is weird. We would have thought it would have got better.
You ain't bring no asterisks.
You heard any reviews on the BADU?
No.
I tell you what though.
I just know that it's new. It's one of the newer cookie strains. Like everywhere don't even got the BADU.
Now I know the tropical lemonade I actually like from Cantibiotics. It reminds me of that Rapper's Delight from Cookies a little bit. Faint.
I'm not a fan. But I thought you might have been, so that's the reason I cracked that one open.
Which one? Cantibiotics?
Tropical.
Cantibiotics. I mean, you gotta give it to them. They're a great company because to have some bud that's not the best and still be as relevant as they are, they may have the ill-ass business structure
It could be that.
or know the right people, you know.
Or no, because I feel like in the beginning they was it. In the beginning, they shit was A1 in the beginning.
That shit is still
Years ago.
Still is A1 because I can't find or crush up no other bud
That's sticky like that?
Even residue on my hand.
Yeah, I don't break up shit that leave residue on my fingers like that either. They shit mad sticky.
Unless I'm in the grow room with the growers, that's the only time I get that experience with residue is stuck to my hand or the backwood is sticking to my hand.
Well,
Other bud got like a powdery, flaky breakdown.
you're right, and that's a good observation. And what also you should take from that is the type of bud, because every type of bud don't give you a sticky. You know what I'm saying? Some buds is gas, and they're not sticky at all. It's
Nah,
just-
that's a fact. But we saying like CBX is one of the few that's still sticky.
Mhm.
Like most of their shit is sticky.
Now, I would say this:
I'll pass this one.
runts ain't gonna really leave you residue on your fingers
Nah,
like that.
you're right. That's a flaky.
It's like a gelato or
Mhm.
something in that type of area that'll leave shit all over your fingers and you know.
Like
So
sugary substance.
Yes, exactly. That's what
Like
I used to
that
call
shit.
the drugs.
Yeah.
Like yo, my weed gotta have drugs on it. That was back in the gelato days when I was looking for them crystals and all that, them trichomes. That's good trichome work.
This tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
I like the cereal milk.
Yeah, I'm not mad at all. What would you rate it though?
Now that's tricky because I could think of about
I know.
I could think of mad
I know,
shit I'd
I
rather
know,
smoke
I know,
instead of that.
I know, but what would you rate it though?
I'm gonna save my wings till we get
Now, don't rate it based on. We'll give it two different
Listen,
ratings.
I got respect. I ain't gonna just because I don't like the company. You know, it'll be a weed I don't like, and I'll still give it an 8 because I know what I'm smoking.
But I want you to rate it amongst other cereal milks first, and keep that into consideration first, and then overall. Like I want you to grade it based on that.
It's a little light on the hit. You know, we've had some shit that's been that's slapped better before. But I like the taste. I like that it's not the thin smoke, it's not cheap. Some weed that you get and you smoke it, if your smoke is really thin, that's some cheap ass weed.
It's like the quality is there.
The quality
But
is
that's
there.
about it though. Just the quality.
I'm on like a 7-8, in between 7-8 and a 8 for this particular cereal milk.
It got a punch, but really not a like
Nothing fancy.
outstanding taste.
Nothing you can brag about.
It's real good.
The quality is there. It doesn't taste dirty.
Yes.
It doesn't taste filthy. It's a good quality pull.
Yo, Ron Dukes, appreciate that, man. Tell them boys hit that like button, man. Let them know, Ron Dukes. Tell the chat, hit it. Tell the chat, hit the like.
I give it a 7. I don't know, 7.6.
And you know what? Another thing, you don't taste no dirt on the end of that.
Nah, it's
When we
clean.
smoke some shit, yeah, it'd be a little dirt on the end of that shit.
Even the ash is white. But with all that being
Like that
said,
other one.
I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. No, I'm gonna stick at 7.6.
I feel I had to give it the respect and give it. It's more than 7.5. Do I think it's an 8 piece? I done gave some other shits an 8 that I know is smoking better than this. So I would.
I'm giving that based on the quality, and it's nice quality. But as far as like the punch, or
I give it 7.9.
you give it 7.9.
Let them know. See.
Oh yeah, we my readings.
Yeah, I'm at a 7.6. He's at a 7.9.
And I gave it a few extra hundredths of a point or tenths of a point because the breakup was nice.
But here's the thing
Nice
though,
breakup.
because I've been smoking block work though. That's killing that shit for the price wise. So I don't know if I'm rating it too. I don't know if I'm rating it too high. I might be giving it too much of a higher rating.
For the price,
It's not worth the price.
I don't smoke no blocky.
But this is not worth the price.
There has been some blocky that's come around that smoke better than this. But this is a different level from blocky.
I agree. It's definitely
It's
quality.
just not gas.
That's yeah.
You know? It would be unfair to compare this to the blocky though.
I'm not. But what I'm saying is, as far as my money, where my money can go. I've smoked some shit, some $40 pieces. It's smoking better than that. I'm not gonna lie. But the quality is there. So, I don't know. What you rate it?
I give it
See that like
7.5. 7.7.
Yeah, so I was like, somewhere there. It's not low, but it's just not gassy, as the brother said. So
I want to point
It's
something else
opposite to
too.
me. It's gassy, but it don't have a.
Flavor?
It got a faint flavor.
Yeah.
I would want more flavor in it.
Yeah, there's no flavor, but that's why I said the old
But it's
cereal,
good quality bud.
the old one they had used to have the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not old. It's not like it's been on the shelf for that long.
But cereal milk, the strain alone ain't as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
I do want to bring something to the people's attention though. I want y'all to notice the weeds the weeds we smoking now is. But see, gas TV, we always get that shit. But this weed here is the new weed that has come around since New York has become rec. This type of weed wasn't always around. When I say type of weed, this is like dispensary weed. And the thing with dispensary weed is, it's not always for the connoisseur. So it's gonna hit a certain way, it's gonna smell a certain way, it's gonna look a certain way. And, you know, just taking that into consideration when I'm grading and everything, because we smoke a lot of street za too. And the street za, we almost got a grade on a different curve because them street zas don't be having the quality that this shit have, but this shit don't be having the slack that the fucking.
Yeah, but let me ask you a
The
question.
street size,
But
yeah.
we gotta,
If
but
you
you gotta
pay the same amount in the
that's the
street,
thing.
you
That's the
gonna get
thing.
it.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta look at what people got.
No.
Yes and
not
no.
necessarily.
Yes
because
and no.
sometimes
Because
George
you'll
be
get woo-wop.
bringing them 70 pieces in here.
And they be
80
blowing.
No, and sometimes.
Yeah, it's hit or miss sometimes.
Yeah,
But no,
it's-
for the most part. But what I'm saying is this: you're on a budget. You know, you working fucking paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? You might not have the luxury of getting a CBX, but I'm telling you that that luxury ain't always that luxury because you can spend $40 and get some shit that's smoking better. That's all I'm saying. Would I rather spend 40 or would I rather spend 60 on that cereal milk again? Depending on the strain, no, I wouldn't. I'd go and get a $40 piece.
I'll save my comments about that until everybody hit it. And if you go into the shops here in New York, they're gonna try to charge you 60 to 65 bucks for this right here. And I'm saying, if you know, you know. In the same store that got that CBX for 60, 65, they may have another brand called Lumpies that we smoked up here before, the Fritter, the Zope. That shit is smoking more than that. But if you don't know,
Now my
you
two
don't know.
favorites right now is CBX is right now this tropical lemons and the ayahuasca. Is that the ayahuasca that smoking?
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. We had something else though that was smoking too with that waterfall one. What was that shit? Yeah,
Kush Mountains.
yeah, something.
yes, tap in,
Oh,
man.
my video.
Like, subscribe.
Some shit, that shit
Pull
was
up
smooth.
that shit. Let us know what y'all smoking.
One thing about them CBX jars though, that I haven't experienced in a long time, like when I smoke it, I know I'm high afterwards. Like, I feel high.
Now,
CBX?
Yeah.
now I would say for this particular strain, I know he doesn't like this flavor, and I feel like I remember you saying you're not really a fan of this flavor.
That shit has what everything this don't.
But this
It
is my
got-
shit.
That one got a little hit.
This
It
is
got
my shit.
more flavor to it. I gotta put that one in the 8s.
Yeah,
I don't like this.
and he doesn't like that flavor. I do. I enjoy
I thought
it.
y'all would, so
And I like it.
that's why I brought it out.
So the tropical lemons for me is a go. What do I rate it? Maybe an 8.6.
Damn, this?
I wasn't gonna go that high. But
Does it remind you of that Rapper Just Life?
It reminds me of
it's
rappers
in
that
that
like.
caliber.
It's got a punch. It tastes good. Pause. You know.
It's kind of like favorite
Mimosa.
Garlic Grove, Mimosa, that family. And I ain't a fan.
It's not as strong.
well,
though.
how are
It's-
you?
it's
How
light.
how do you feel about the cherry weeds? Do you like the cherries?
I don't like cherry shits.
Do you like lemons?
Yeah.
Huh?
No.
So you don't like no citrus herbs?
I was a fan of like super lemon haze when when it first came out, but I'm really not a fan of citrusy weed, pineapple express, shit like that. I ain't really a fan of.
I like the citruses. That's not what I
Like
particularly
the
go
orange,
for.
like the orange, like what was that shit you had in the other time? Lemon pucker tarts or some shit.
I know one of the most lemony shits ever was lemon poppers. That's the shit that tastes like orange juice.
That was it.
I
That's what
forgot about that.
I don't like that type of stuff. I don't like
I forgot about that. Many movies. For the feature presentation.
Yo,
Oh, don't light it yet.
Let's see.
You want to check and make sure the drink's still rolling?
what you doing, Shaq?
Yeah, tropical lemonade over there. I'm gonna go 8-2. 7-9 for that cereal milk. 8-2 for this tropical lemonade.
I seen this. I seen them advertising this when I was in Vegas.
Never seen no dark colored CBX.
Yeah, I haven't.
Huh?
I haven't.
I feel like most of these shit is sativas or hybrids. They
No,
do got
no.
indicas though.
It's
One
on
of
the
these
bottle.
is indicas.
It's on the bottle.
Yeah, one of these is indicas.
One is a hybrid. This shit is a hybrid.
That's what that
Guarantee
says
you.
over there.
I knew that lemon shit, that tropical punch shit was gonna be citrus. Most, I mean, sativa. Most citrusy shit be sativa.
Cold Tyrone.
This shit might be a little strong.
It's a key presentation, I'll tell you that. And they have the
This is
jar.
this is a different profile. of
Really?
weed, I believe, yes.
Really?
Mhm.
Look at you, you're sweating and shit.
It's different. You gotta kind of let this shit just kind of sit in your mouth, no homo, for a little while and really taste some of this shit. Nigga smoking Tyrone.
While he does that, shout out Miss Grass. She had a nice little networking event we attended. It was cute. Had a great time. Check her out, Miss Grass.
How much do this shit, man? They got a 7, 8.
That's an 8. Gas TV price is different than the retail price. But the retail is a 60 piece.
fuck is this?
I don't know. I know what it tastes. I ain't gonna say I know what it tastes like, but I gotta.
I'll tell you what, she picked the perfect strain. They did the perfect.
They did it justice.
They did it justice. Cause it has like a an earthy Nag Champa vibe to it.
Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Type of.
It almost tastes like haze. I ain't wanna just spit it out just so fast, but that shit got an old school haze taste to it.
It tastes how the
It
haze
ain't
used
purple.
to smell.
It ain't purple
but not
haze.
how the haze tastes. If that makes sense. Yeah, I'll let you do it. You're the.
Why they don't put no fucking genetics in this shit, man?
I let my bloodhound take a whiff and he'll tell you what's in it. 1 second. Get him, dude. Get him, boy.
I really think there's some haze up in here.
He has a refined palate for picking up the most sought after strains.
Terpenes and
Yes.
shit like that.
He's my consigliere,
But to
my
me-
weed consultant.
To me, it got a hit on the inhale, a nice exhale. I don't think that shit is blowing
Oh,
different.
nah, them shits wasn't smoking like that.
That shit blowing a little different.
You got like a fresh taste. Remind me of. They put me in the haze family, in the haze category.
Like this weed ain't got no fruits in it. It ain't nothing. There's no spray on this.
That BADU.
No, it's straight old school. It's probably a mix of like haze, a little bit of OG, and some granddaddy
You
purple.
taste that haze thing in it though?
That's what I said.
It tastes like the haze smell, but not how it tastes though. You think you got the taste?
If anybody know what's in this Badu, please let us know.
That's different.
It tastes a little bit like how that the knockoff haze was just
That's what I was gonna say.
like the knockoff.
That's what I was
haze
gonna
just
say.
wasn't-
When it turned into if. Yeah, when it turned into that shit. That's what it. But it's. Yeah.
lighter.
But that wasn't. But nah, you thought that was better?
No, I said.
Oh, but this is better. Yeah.
But better.
That's why I said it got the smell, but not the taste. It's funny you said that. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to jump out the window.
And I think I taste the OG in here. The OG was just a harsh, straight punch on the inhale, straight to the back of the throat. Boom. Pause.
But it tastes like the string. I mean, it tastes like the stringy haze used to smell a little bit. That's the haze taste that I'm getting. That's what I
Strong,
said.
fog.
You getting the old haze taste, but the new haze smell.
No, when you say it tastes like how the haze
Somebody need to
smell,
ask Erica Badu
I'm
what's in
talking
that
about
shit.
Stringy haze.
Yeah. The shit that came out after them, not the old, not the crunchy.
Right.
Yeah, no, you talking about the shit that might look wet sometimes and be like, so you put this shit in your pocket, it come out, yeah. No, not that. Yeah, that. That's what I'm saying. That's what they got that smell of.
It's just strong too.
I got some shit called Great Gatsby in the cut. We'll crack it open.
That Badu bag lady, I like it. What you rate it?
This is one of the better cookies that I've had.
I fuck with it.
8.8. I like that one. You know what? I gotta go down. I'm gonna give it an 8.7 because it could have looked a little better than what it did. Some of the hood street weeds will look 1,000 times better than what this shit look like. But it's smoke how it's smooth.
So because
Still
of that,
8.7, yeah.
at 8.7. Interesting. But you don't give it a point for the presentation.
I mean,
The boxing, the
presentation,
packaging.
That's kind of cheating. This nigga's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
This is something different.
Uncle
though.
Burner could do shit like this, where CBX got to, you know,
You call that nigga uncle.
that's shit cheating. He cheating with this out here in the streets, alright?
I think the presentation is nice.
Oh,
I
it's
think
definitely nice.
I'm gonna give it a. What you give it?
We got a good question. Got a good question.
Give it an 8.
An 8 flat.
I mean, like an 8.2.
8.2.
Cause this is a little different. This boxing is different. The marketing is cool.
Did you like? And what did you get? Tropical lemons. Cause you don't really like that,
I
right?
get out of it 7. It's not my.
Yeah, no, it's not your cup of tea.
wave.
And the
This
Badu.
is definitely better than this.
Yeah, in the Badu, you give this an 8 flat.
No, 8.2.
8.2. Interesting.
How y'all boys feel about mixing the weeds?
Well, add all of these
Yeah,
shits.
like
I do it.
Oh, yeah.
I like that
Doggy
shit.
bag,
Yeah, I
man,
like that
we all-
shit.
we
That's
smoke
my
on
pleasure.
nigga, we was
That's
doing.
my pleasure.
We did that earlier.
Yeah,
I
we can't do
wrote
that on
about-
camera,
I
but
wrote about four weeds in
Yeah.
that extendo.
I prefer that. But for the people, we gotta give it to you.
A good solid
You
review,
got,
you know.
that shit got you sweating too.
I like it.
Should I back out that other jar?
Nah. Everything ain't for everything ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? We'll smoke the Great Gatsby to our leisure, and you know, we'll watch the brothers on YouTube, and yeah. But I think that's it. I'll give this a 8. I don't know. I like that. I give it an 8. I like it. The Badu.
It's nice.
It's different.
It's different. That's why I like it. It's a different flavor. It's got.
It tastes a little bit of that shit in the cup. Like that citrusy taste too.
I don't know. Because I
I
feel like.
get no fruit off that.
Is that not me either? I get even more of a gorilla glue than that, you know.
Oh, that shit still lingering on my palate.
That shit old school vibes in there.
Cause there's some type of spice in there, like a. What is that? I don't know, but that it.
That's it, man. Until next time, man. Next time we'll bring some hood beats in for you, man. We'll see how them shits is hitting.
That Badu. CBX.
For all the people that love the CBX, man, we finally brought you some, man. People used to comment, man, do y'all smoke CBX? I could never responded.